Hello friends, most welcome to English Advantage. In this video, I will be explaining to you the close test number 7 that is very useful, very expected for the next forthcoming exams like Bank PO, SSC-CGL and LIC exam or like insurance related exams. So normally there are 5 errors, normally there are 5 blanks in close test, but in this close test I have given 15 blanks. So you will have more and more practice in the close test. Okay, so let us get started with this close test. Let us see how we can solve it. So this is the close test and these are the blanks, these are the options available here. The Indian Meteorological Department take care of all the weather related things. Department, now the blank here, permission. Okay, now you have to look for the word which can go with permission. Okay, so out of these words, told, asked, sought, asked and requested, I think sought will be the right answer because you always seek permission. The seek will this permission word naturally go with seek. So he sought permission. Okay, so the Indian Meteorological Department sought permission to. Now this to indicate purpose. What for they sought permission? They sought permission. Now here we are talking about the Doppler weather radar system. Okay, so you have to set up this Doppler weather radar system. So for setting up, the correct word is install. Okay, the correct word is install. Permission to install a Doppler weather radar system used for long range forecasting. Now what kind of forecasting you do, or what kind of forecasting is done by Indian Meteorological Department? It's always weather forecasting. It's not climate forecasting but weather forecasting. Okay, the forecasting is done for weather, not for climate, because climate is fixed but weather keeps changing on a day-to-day basis. And other word like season and rains and tsunami, they comes under the weather, so they will be out of context here. For long range weather forecasting, the equipment in the wake of 26/7, some incident had completed. Okay, before this, in the wake of 26/7, some incident had completed. So here you have to use the past perfect tense. The government sanctioned, had sanctioned, issued, released and given. So out of these options, this option will be most appropriate because you are talking about the past perfect action, the action that has already completed. The government had sanctioned the equipment in the wake of 26/7. In the wake of means after some incident. And now, and what you will fill here, and to find a suitable. Now first you fill here suitable what? Suitable location. It could be location. Okay, so 6, it could be location, and here it will be filled. And then efforts to find a suitable location. Effort will be the right word here because trial will be totally out of context. Convince, project and meeting will be inappropriate here. So efforts to find a suitable location have been on. Have been on means they are in progress. So since they are giving here have been, it means you have to use the word here either since or for. But since we are talking about the point of time, then this indicate point of time, so you have to use here since. Since. So in 7th, this since will be the right answer. Since then, the key factor is that the radar's antenna is to be installed in an. Now here we are talking about the area. Now what kind of area it has to be installed? The area has to be congested. No, it cannot be congested because congested area will block the signals. Encumbered, vacant and occupied. Okay, so the most appropriate option here will be unencumbered. Unencumbered means the unoccupied area where there is no movement. So this will be the right option here. and vacant will be out of context here. Vacant, not vacant. The location is normally not vacant. A seat is vacant, a room is vacant, a vacancy, uh, you know, a job is vacant. So in this way the vacant will be out of context, inappropriate. Unencumbered, unencumbered where is the no movement. So unencumbered will be the correct word here. Unencumbered. Installed in an unencumbered area of a few square kilometer, far from high rises. It should be far from high rises buildings because it will interrupt the signals. At an altitude. Now let us see the at an height. Altitude means height. Let us see what the word will fit here in the ninth. I think the correct word will be preferably. Okay, it should be at an altitude. Preferably it should be at an altitude, at an height, so that it can receive the signal freely. Radar would also need to be near. Here we are talking about the word near. So the word that can fit here is located. Okay, so the answer here will be this, located, because erected is used for building, tied will be inappropriate, built will be inappropriate because radar cannot be built, it cannot be tied, and it cannot be created. Okay, erected is used for buildings, so located will be the most appropriate choice here. Would also need to be located near the coast, as it would be used to. Now let us see the next part. As it would be used to what? It used to feel, detect, evaluate, examine, determine. Radar normally detect. Detect will be the most appropriate word here, because the feel is an emotional word, it will not come here. And evaluation and examination and determination, this can be very well done by a computer or by a particular system, but the radar's main job is to detect. So detect will be the right word here. Detect high intensity storms or cyclones. MHCC has hinted, it's some or the other building or organization name. MHCC has hinted it is willing to clearance. Now which word will fit here? Give clearance, pass clearance, grant clearance. Yes, grant word is there. I think grant will be the most appropriate here, because grant is a formal word and you need a formal word here. So grant clearance for the Colaba side, but only after. Now let us look at this proposition. You need here before, BING of the, because a proposition is followed by a BING form of the verb. So here you need ING form in 13 blank. After seeing, deciding, watching, no, after examining, because when you examine something you weigh the pros and cons of the situation. So examining will be the right word here. Examining, it was after scouting. Scouting means to gather information regarding the place. Okay, it was scouting for location across the city. That the office after examining, what they do after examining, you normally propose something. Okay, so in 14 proposed, yes, proposed word is here. Proposed will be the right word here. Office proposed to locate the radar near the observatory, but the problem of finding a suitable site within area still remains. The area is very congested. Okay, they have proposed that area near the observatory, but the problem with that area is that is very congested. We will have to locate a site not only from the heritage point of view, but also the radar needs to be at a height which is higher than all the buildings in the area. The naval residential buildings which are in the area are 13 to 40 story high. If at all it is to be set up at Colaba, then it must be above the existing structure, so that signals reaching the antenna are not, just see the options here: transmitted, interfered, blocked, prevented, and stopped. So blocked will be the right answer here, because signals are always blocked. Now these are the very close word. Prevented, but this word normally doesn't used with Signals. Signal can be stopped, but normally the word that go with signal is blocked. Blocked is the most appropriate word here. Interfere will be wrong, and transmitted will be wrong here. So this is how you can solve this cloze test. In this cloze test, I have given you 15 blanks so that you can give yourself a good practice for the next forthcoming exams. So this is how you can solve it by applying simple logic, and your vocabulary should be very good. So how did you like it? If you have liked it, please like the video tutorial, share it with your friends, and do send us your comments so that I can know how did you like it. And if you are the first timer on this channel, please do not forget to subscribe it so that you can keep getting such kind of good videos for your success. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I wish you all the best for your bright future. Thank you.